Staten Island Black Heritage Family Day Parade, and I want to say how honored I am to join Councilmember Rose and Senator Savino and all of you here. I want to thank Ms. Grimm, Ms. Watkins for the great work that they put in after our founder had kind of pulled everything together the first time. The community is fast growing here in Staten Island, and no better way to show the positive influence than this parade and this Family Day event, and I'm just very happy to be part of this. It's also been said a lot, but it cannot be said enough, that we've got to make sure our voices are heard here in New York, here in Staten Island, and all across America. And when it comes to Election Day, we just had Primary Day, had a lot of different results on Primary Day. Election Day is coming up in just about 6 weeks. Got to make sure. How many days?
52.
52 days. Who's counting but Mark Murphy? Don't worry, Mark. We'll be out there for you. In any event, make sure you're heard. We have to make sure our voices are counted, and the best way to do that is by voting. Thanks so much for being out here. Thanks for having me.
Debi.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, give me some of that energy. Let's go. We're making a statement today, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And our theme is reclaiming our community by empowering our minds, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And you know the first thing we need to do to reclaim our community is to stop the violence in our community.
Right.
All right? We all have to make a concerted effort to reclaim our community and our children.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I want you to empower your minds. I want you to empower your communities by voting. You have to get out and vote. You have to register. That's the best way to have your voices heard. And then you know, as a Democrat, you know what I'm telling you to vote for.
Yeah.
The whole ticket from top to bottom.
Debi,
But yes.
just alert them, all of the voting places have changed.
Yes.
They have to check.
All
They
right.
don't know they're going to go on voting day and they're going to be at the wrong place.
It's gonna be
so they better
chaotic.
start checking. I just
Good
found
point.
that out.
In terms of empowering our minds and learning something, the districts were changed due to redistricting, so your polling place might be different. Call the Board of Elections and find out. They usually send you a card. Look out for it. But if you don't get it, call the Board of Elections to find out where your polling place is, so you won't be frustrated when you go in there and your name's not in that book, and they tell you to sign a paper ballot, and then you get really pissed off. So I want you to all check, okay?
They're in Tappan Park right now.
And they will be in Tappan Park, so make sure that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I just want to make sure every year this parade takes a lot of effort. So I want to try to acknowledge all of the people before I acknowledge the people who are the foundation. I want to acknowledge the Grand Marshals this year, Drs. Vance and Vince Morse, and our honoree Crystal Weeks, who did such a great job.
Marge Garvin, who for generations, plural generations, my family has been working with Marge Garvin to make our community better, to make our community stronger. And I just want to ask you all one thing right now. What kind of country do we want after November? Do we want a country that looks out for each other, that looks out for our children, or do we want a country that balances its budgets on the backs of our children? On the backs of our children, and give tax breaks to billionaires and corporations that ship their jobs overseas. I say we want a country that works together. We want a community that works together, just like the one we have here right now. I am Mark Murphy. I am running to be your congressman. Come out there and vote.